it is so important to give yourself a day when you need it. And yeah, they want me to bring in this example immediately because this is like the first thing that I got. But yesterday I was just like not feeling it. I was like, and I'm kind of like, I just had this, I went into that negative thought cycle of like, oh, but I'm not doing things. I'm like, I'm not feeling it. I'm like, what? Am I messing up my vibration? Like all these things like went through my head. And then today I just woke up and I was like, everything's good. So they wanted me to bring that in because it's like, you need to give yourself a day when you need a day. And I'm hearing like taking off work, if that's possible for you, but like taking a sick day, taking a paid leave day, whatever it is, you need to allow yourself to rest when you need to rest, because that allows yourself to declare that you are abundant and that you are worthy and that you are vibrating high even when you just need a day. Like, we didn't come here to just be at 100% all the time. No, we actually came here to experience everything. So allow yourself to do that. Allow yourself to do that. Take a freaking day if you need a freaking day. And that message just came in so quick. So it's like, if you've been feeling exhausted and it's kind of like dragging out, allow yourself to have a day. It doesn't have to be perfect. I actually just saw this video on TikTok and it's reminding me, or it's coming in, and it's like, this guy was talking about how like everything started working out for him when he just thought about everything in terms of nature and water, and in terms of like, they're not worrying. It's just happening. Life's just happening. It's just flowing. So like, kind of picturing yourself being like a tree or something, and like the tree isn't worrying. It's just gonna, its leaves are gonna fall off in the fall. It's gonna be out there in the winter, and then it's gonna start growing in the spring, and then it's gonna freaking have all these leaves in the summer. And that's just like what a tree does. So allow oh my God, I'm feeling so much more ease. Like, allow yourself to connect with nature. Oh, wow. Yes, allow yourself to connect with nature. Like, your soul needs that right now. Okay, like your soul literally needs that. And it's asking you for that, because there's this need to connect with like the natural flows and rhythms of life. And I'm being called to this other video that I saw. It's, this guy was saying that like, when you want something, and let's say you want a car, it's like that person's gonna want a car, and then the next person's gonna want a Lamborghini, a really nice car, and then the next person's gonna want a $10 million home, and then the next person's gonna want whatever, and then maybe someone who, lives on the streets is just gonna want a pair of shoes. And it's like, you always want these things that you don't have. But he was actually saying like, sometimes your desires like can make you feel poor. And so it's like living in the gratitude of what you already have, of the laughter in your life, of the love in your life, and living in that gratitude. Oh, it's gonna bring so much to your life. It's gonna bring so much to your life. And there's like this deep need, it feels like, to live in that gratitude and live in that appreciation of what you already have. And just that, honestly, like just that, like just living in that. Not, I feel like you're at the road of your manifestation journey where you actually have mastered your energy, and it's like, you've got this, like you have got this, but now you kind of need to detach. And so that's what I mean by just that, of like, live in that gratitude. live in that, like, I have everything I want. I have everything I want. Oh my God, I have everything I want. Because you know what happens when you instill that. You do have everything that you want. Oh, and I love that, like, I love that, like, I feel like I'm speaking to a lot of people who are not skeptics about, like, these sort of statements. And it's like, yes, manifestation is becoming so much more mainstream, but it's like you are real. You are a real one. Like, you truly understand the words that I'm saying, and it's that frequency. It's like all about your frequency. So just live in that frequency. Live in that frequency. Be freaking grateful. It's all happening for you. And just that. I'm not going to go the next step and be like, and then it all comes and then blah, blah, blah. No, just that. Be grateful. Be grateful. You have everything going for you. And if there's like a resistance to accept that or believe that or own that, that's where you want to go into it. But I feel like you get this. You get this. Like, own that it's all happening for you. Own that your, like, angels are making it happen. There I just saw a woman in, like, all white, and immediately it was like angelic energy. Like, there are angels, like real life angels, coming your way to make it all happen. Literally angelic figures. Okay? They're coming to make it all happen in your life. And if you would just take a moment to, like, remember your power, take a moment. Like, your guides, they feel like, it's like, feels like begging energy, and I haven't had that in a while, where your guides are like begging you, like, remember your power. It's limitless. And it gets so distilled down when we're children, and like when we're babies and we come into this world and we're taught what's right, we're taught what's wrong, we're taught what we can do. Imagine if we were taught all the other things that we could do, and all the limitless potentials that are out there. But we choose to forget. We choose to forget all those things when we come here. But your guides are asking, they're begging you to remember your power. Begging you to remember your power, remember your light, remember where you came from. Literally, you're so powerful. You're so powerful. And if you would just take a moment to, like, sit in that, of like, I just got like a swish of, like, what might be helpful is, like, even like reading like a fantasy book, or like watching like a fantasy series where they actually have powers. Oh, you know the show what is it? Heroes? That's another one where you kind of like take on that energy. And I remember when I first, I don't know why they're bringing this in, but like I remember when I first became psychic, or like first became psychic, but like when I really unlocked my abilities, it like felt like I was like in Harry Potter or something, because I was like, how am I, like, what, it all seemed so crazy and like so like magic, and I was like, whoa, I feel like I have like powers or something. Like, that's what they want you to like feel like, and that's the energy they want you to emanate of, like, yeah. It kind of is that feeling of when you're reading a book and the main characters really fit and like doing these crazy, like, I don't know, training for something really crazy, and you're just in your head and you're almost like, whoa, this is like cool, and you kind of picture yourself as that. That's what it kind of feels like. It's all freaking happening for you, okay? It's all happening. And you just have to find different ways to tune into your power. You just have to find different ways to tune into your power. Did you hear all those honks? Confirmation, guys. Literally, confirmation. Another one. I feel like this like warmth and like loving energy that like you're channeling. And it's like you're really re-falling in love with yourself. And it's been freaking hard. And like that wasn't always the case, but you're literally re-falling in love with yourself. So whatever you're doing right now that's like helping you do that or like making you happy, continue. I just heard that I'm hearing like social media a lot. I don't know why. So many honks, guys. So many honks. We also just got to 11 minutes. 1-1. Literally 1111 on the timestamp. I just love sitting in your energy. Like, it feels so good. Allow yourself to feel good. Allow yourself to sit in your power and remember your power. It's the remembering. It's the year of the remembering, okay? Thank you for being here. Thank you for bringing your light, and I will see you soon.